Good morning, Wahe crew. How you doing? Welcome to Morning Flow class. We're going to get moving. We're going to feel good. We're going to expand our bodies and our breath. So if you have blocks, yoga blocks, grab those. We're going to use them today for a couple different poses. If you don't have yoga blocks, no big deal. You can also use a book, like a hard back book that's like medium to thick. They're about the same as long as you don't mind like leaning on it or using it for your yoga practice. So I invite you to start seated on one of your blocks. I have a hard block made of cork. I really like these a lot. If you have a soft block, that's okay. You can also sit on the ground. No big deal. And if you like music for your yoga practice, you can pop on a little bit of spiritual music. If you're on Spotify, I like MC Yogi for a really nice radio, MC Yogi Radio. And otherwise, you can do your practice in silence. That's what I'm doing. So we're going to start seated. Try to find your easy seat. And again, if your knees are up high and you feel like you're struggling to sit up tall and you're kind of engaging your core and it's not super comfortable, then raise your sits bones. And this helps the knees to point down. So as the knees point down, you get this opening to the pelvis and you can sit a little more tall through your spine. Close your eyes. Palms up if you feel you need to lighten on this beautiful Monday morning. Palms down if you feel you need extra grounding. And if you're somewhere in between, you can turn your left palm up in a receptive pattern and your right palm down to ground. Close your eyes and start to tap into your breath. Feel the shoulders relax as you sit. Feel the lungs and the abdomen expand. So we're sitting in stillness. We're cultivating a deep, beautiful breath that we can use and utilize through our whole practice this beautiful moon day morning. Continue to feel your breath. I'm going to open the practice with a little sound and a little mantra. So keep your meditative seat, keep your breath going, and just tuning in. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. allowing any intentions or prayers or wishes that you have for this day, for this point in your life, to come into your being, to come into your vessel. Maybe we want more clarity or strength. Maybe we're working on a specific goal for our health or our happiness. And you can hold that in your mind's eye right now. Expand it down into your heart, expand it down into your belly, and take 3 more breaths. And on that next inhale, sweep your arms wide and up to the sky. Exhale into cactus elbows, broaden and take a back bend. Sweep your arms forward, palms come to touch. We round our spine. Inhale, arms to the sky. Exhale, cactus elbows, open chest and chin. Look up. When you're ready to exhale, bring your palms together in the front of your body and round your spine. Couple more. Inhale, arms rise. Exhale to cactus. Broaden the chest and the shoulder blades. Bring those hands together, rounding, tucking the navel. Inhale, arms high. Get in a little flow. Exhale, elbows wide, chin and chest open, frontal plane. And bring those palms together. Squeeze the navel in. 2 more. Arms high. Cactus elbows open. Rounding, touching those palms. Inhale up. Exhale, cactus. Hold in cactus elbows. Palms point forward. Bring the elbows together. Squeeze through those forearms. Keep squeezing through the forearms. Bring your gaze to the left. Take your head to center. Bring your gaze to the right. Take your head to center and reopen those elbows. Hands to the mat, coming down for tabletop, moving any support from under your butt. And we find our stacking of our joints. Hands under shoulders, knees under hips. And begin cat and cow. Inhale, lift the spine. Exhale, lower the belly. And keep going. So we explore the spine. We move top to bottom, rounding and arching. Arching and rounding. Press through your shins. Try to press the front of the ankles into the ground. If your feet are in flexion, that's where they live most days. So try to bring them into extension. Breathe. Feel your shoulders moving. 5 more breaths. Spread your fingers. Keep going back and forth with the breath, with the spine. Let the breath be super deep and active as we move. 2 more. And the next time that back comes round, hold it round. Come up to the fingertips of your right hand. So your spine is reaching to the sky. Your right palm is away from the earth and we're really expanding to the right side. Flatten your spine. Reach your right arm forward. And then take those right fingers to your right shoulder. Begin to circle the right elbow back. So we're going to move like drawing circles with that right elbow up to the sky, around. So feel those right fingers connect to your right deltoid, your shoulder muscle. And then we round and open for 3. Breathe. 2. And last one, explore that whole right side. Bring that right hand down. Left arm reaches forward and long. Try to flatten your back. Pull your navel in. Take those fingers to the shoulder. So you're pressing your fingertips into your deltoid and begin to circle that left elbow back. So it's these huge rotations. We're really opening here. The whole left side. Keep going. Circle big. Yeah, get that whole shoulder girdle moving. We're drawing circles with the elbow. 2. Exhale. 1. Lovely. Hand to the mat. Tuck your toes and extend your tail into downward facing dog. Bring in some movement to your feet. Bring in some movement to your hips. Take a couple big, deep breaths. You can spread the fingers, release the head. Always allowing an audible exhale if it feels like any sound is stuck in the throat. If you need to sigh, if you need to scream, that's perfectly fine. Last big breath here. Begin to walk your feet forward towards the top of your mat, keeping a bend in your knees as you bow. Release your hands to the ground, and if your palms can touch the earth, flip your hands so that your palms are pointing up. You're stretching your wrists, your forearms for 3, and 2, and 1. Take your blocks, if you have them, and bring them in front of your feet. We're going to press the hands into the blocks. The blocks are on their highest level. So we come into this beautiful flat back, but we're supported. So we're pressing palms into the blocks. Hands are pressing, and pull your back into cat pose. So we're pulling the navel into the spine. Shift your weight into your left foot and begin to bring the right leg back. So this is warrior 3. If you don't need support, you can just take your arms out to the front, but I recommend support for now. Press through your right leg, press through the right heel. Breathe. As you exhale, bring that knee to the nose, bend both knees and squeeze. Inhale, extend. So we have stability through our hands. As we exhale, we squeeze. 2 more, lengthen. And bring it in. Lengthen. And bring it in for a deep, tight squeeze. Bring that right foot back. Step it onto the ground. Heel stays lifted. And we rise up for crescent lunge. Try to get into center. Let your body be in center. If you tend to lean forward like I do, come back just a little. Stack the vertebrae, stack the spine, and then reach your fingers to the ground. So you're pulling the shoulders down. 2 breaths, get low. Inhale, sweep the arms up, reach long. Left fingers wrap around the right wrist, and that pull to the left. So the right side opens. We are opening lateral for 2 and 1. Take it back to center. Sweep your hands back to your blocks. Hop your right leg in line with the ground and try to become parallel to the earth. Bring that right foot down. We forward fold and we release. 3 breaths. A little buoyancy can help you rise. As you exhale, dive. Let your head go. Each time you come upside down, release your neck. As you inhale, press your hands into your blocks. You really lengthen the spine. We're in flat back. Check your abdomen so the belly can sag. We want to pull it in, bringing a little bit of cat into our spine. And the full hands are into the blocks, not just the palm. That's not stable. So bring your hands to the full surface area of the blocks. Pull the belly in, so cat spine. Shift your weight to your right leg and bring your left leg back. There's an extension through the leg from the hip, and the heel is flexed. Inhale, big, deep breath. Exhale, knee to nose. Let your breath be like a cleansing wind. Exhale, pull. Inhale, extend. 2 more, squeeze. And extend. Last one, pull it in deep. And extend. Feel that flexion of the foot reaching back. Bend your standing knee. Step the left foot back. Rise up for crescent lunge. Right knee bends a lot. Body comes into center. So check for that lean. Come right into neutral and reach your hands down. So you're stretching collarbones, clavicular region as we reach the hands for the ground. Yeah, breathe. Spread your fingers. Open the energy of the palms. Arms rise. Right fingers wrap around the left wrist, and the right arm does the work to pull to the right. So left lateral side opens. Breathe. Use the exhale to open more. Inhale, bring it up. Sweep your hands back to the blocks. Hop the left leg in line with the ground. Extend your neck. And then bring that foot down. Forward fold, big exhale. Move the blocks off of the mat so you have room. Dive deep. Place your hands on the mat. Step back to plank. Hands under shoulders. Elongate through the heels. Elongate through the neck. Inhale deeply. Use the exhale to arrive in down dog. See if you can get your heels to root for 5 long breaths. Broaden your shoulders. Feel the breath in and out through the nose. I tend to use the mouth to exhale to get a bigger, fuller release, but it's up to you what you need. Take the right leg high. Bring a couple rotations into the right foot. Free that energy. Feel reversal flow of gravity. Bring the right leg down. Ground the right heel. Bring the left leg high and bring a little circle into that left foot. Bring that left leg down. Bring your knees down. And slowly lower chest and chin, keeping the tail lifted, Anahata. Press through the front of your shins, your knees. Try to get your heart to the ground and your chin to the ground. And we breathe. Keeping elbows and forearms rooted, start to slide forward to Sphinx pose so the navel's on the ground. The forearms are on the ground. And we lengthen up through the crown of the head and we press our hip flexors and all toenails into the earth. For 3, breathe into the navel, expand that space. Last breath. Stay if this is your level of sensation, or straighten the arms, keeping the hands way in front of the body. Bum does not turn on. We keep the bum relaxed. If you need a deeper stretch, walk your hands closer to your body. We're in seal. So the whole low body is grounded. The shoulders are released down and we look up. Lengthen the neck. Use your exhale. Look to the right and look to the left. And bring it back to center. Open chest and chin. Eyes stretch a lot. Lower down slow. Hands under shoulders. Tuck your toes. Big inhale to plank. Exhale, down dog. Gaze forward, take a walk or a hop. Top of the mat, dive to your legs. Inhale to flat back. Dive to your legs. Reverse your swan dive, reach your arms wide and up to the sky. We elongate. Palms touch. Lean to the left. Inhale, center. Lean to the right. Inhale, center. Take your hands to your heart and sink into chair. See if those inner thighs can press together as we squeeze towards midline. Thumbs are pressing into the heart. Tail is tucked under. We do not have an arch to that low back. We're engaging low belly. We're pulling in for 3. Deep breath. 2, get a little lower. Stay low. Twist to the right. So hook that elbow. If you can't reach the elbow, extend the arms. Twisting to the right. Legs are in chair. Squeeze the belly. Ring the internal organs. And take it back to center. Hands to heart. Stay low. Twist to the left. Hook that right arm. Open. Extend. Keep low in the legs. Quads are working. Take it back to center. Chair with hands at the heart. Exhale, legs straighten. Forward fold. Let it go. Inhale to flat back. Exhale to fold. If you need, take your hands back to your blocks. Bring your right leg back and see how high you can get it. The goal is to bring the toes to the sky. The more you bow towards your left leg, the higher that right leg will go. Take a deep bend into your right knee. Take a deep bend into your left knee and squeeze the right knee behind the left. So these are eagle legs. We're wrapping and pulling towards midline. Stay here or open your left arm to the sky. For 3 breaths. Let the left hand come down. Bring your right leg back behind you. Ground it all the way. Heel on the mat. Come up for warrior 2. So now your body and your heart point to the right. Take your hands to your hips where your legs meet your body and get low. Then arms can extend for full warrior. Straighten the front leg. Reverse your warrior. Bring your right arm behind you for a bind and lengthen. Legs are straight. We're opening left side. Deep breath. Take it back to warrior 2. The knee bends and the arms reach. Hands windmill down, either side of left foot. Plank. Inhale big and plank. Exhale lower slow. Inhale, rise to your back bend. Any variation. Lengthen the neck. Let the shoulders release. Take a big inhale, prepare to move. Exhale, down dog. 5 breaths, spread fingers. Shake your head to release the neck. Any extra thoughts, release. Feel your body as it is at this moment. Take the breath as deep as you can. Bend your knees a little. See about straightening the legs. Send the right leg to the sky. Reach it up. As you exhale, step it between the hands. We pivot the back heel down. We rise up to warrior 2, pointing to the left. Straighten the right leg. Reach your left arm behind your body, and your right arm reaches overhead into the back of the room. So we're straightening those limbs. We're revolving, opening up that triangle pose. One more breath into the right line of the body. Bend your right knee, float back into warrior 2. So we're open, the arms are reaching. Windmill those hands down to the mat or your blocks. Hop your left foot to the sky. So we're in side splits, Hanumasana, the monkey god pose. We're really trying to bow to the leg, to extend and lift to the left leg. You can even grab your right leg and invite a little balance. Maybe both hands come to that right leg as we balance. Bend both knees. Squeeze your left knee behind your right. So the goal is for those adductors, those inner thighs, to squeeze. And you're balancing. You can stay right here and focus on the squeeze. You can also take it into a twist, bringing the right arm up. And we squeeze towards midline for 3. Deep breath, 2. And release. Left foot next to the right. Exhale all the way to fold. Inhale to flat back. Exhale to fold. Inhale, reverse your swan dive. Rise up, bring the palms to touch. Lean to the right, exhale. Inhale, center. Lean to the left. Inhale, center. Take cactus elbows. Take a back bend. Chest and heart and chin open. Squeeze scapula. Ooh, let it go. Forward fold. Inhale to flat back. Lengthen. Exhale to fold. Dive. Bend the knees. Left foot goes back. Stay low in runner's lunge. Fingers on the ground or on your blocks. If you feel you can't lower your pelvis enough to get your hands to be supported, use your blocks. For 3 breaths, press through your back heel. Feel your legs opening. Feel the belly move with breath. Ground your hands. Right foot to the sky. 3-legged dog. Bring it up. Lengthen it up. And then keeping right leg straight, lower it down. Tap your right toenail to the earth and inhale, lift. Couple rounds. Exhale. Inhale. So we exhale, we squeeze the belly and we tap that nail down and we inhale, we lengthen. For 3 more. Lengthen and lower. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, bring it down, dog. Inhale to plank. Lower slow, chaturanga. Get your little guns fired up. Inhale to back bend. Open chest and chin. Hold for a moment. Check that your shoulders, if your shoulders are touching your ears or your neck, you need to descend the shoulders and open the chest. Inhale, big. Exhale, down dog. Right foot roots a lot. Hands are rooted. Left leg straight to the sky. Toes are pointed. Bring it down to exhale. Squeeze the belly as you exhale. Inhale, lift. Follow your breath. Feel the strength in your body. Feel any heat that may be building. Exhale, we bring it down. Inhale, up. 2 more. Take it to the sky and then step it between the hands. Left foot roots. We stay low into our lunge. Maybe walk your right leg back. Maybe take your hands to the blocks. Lengthen your spine. Breathe into the abdomen. Right heel presses back as it's reaching to the ground. Feel all the lines of your body. Feel the opposition in your legs. Next, inhale, step forward. Release to forward fold. All of the breath out. This time we roll up the spine. Bend your knees. Let your fingers graze the front of your legs as you roll up. The fingers will come up over the knees, quads, sides of the hips, all the way up through the sternum to the sky. Take your hands together, take your hands to heart, and stand resting in Tadasana. So you may broaden your legs, you feel grounded. How can you stand? That is perfect for you. Palms are pressing, breath is flowing. So we open, we feel this beautiful alignment. Tadasana, the mountain. Two more breaths, spread your toes. Feel the earth beneath your feet. Feel the length of your beautiful spine. And we inhale deep together. We exhale, throw out any funk, any worry, any control, because we really are not in control. Inhale, arms high, back bend, open your heart and your chest and smile. Exhale, swan dive to fold. Inhale to flat back, fingers to your shins, bring cat into your spine. So sometimes as we come to flat back, the belly expands. We want to pull it in, lengthen the neck. Lift up through the arches of the feet. Bring the arms alongside your body, palms to the sky. Reach and lengthen. So as we reach behind us, we pull the shoulder blades down. Lengthen your neck. Bring little movements or wiggles into the neck to free those cervical vertebrae. Ooh, I got a little crunch in mine. Last breath. Use your exhale to release. Bend your knees. Step your left foot back. Ground the heel. Rise for warrior one. Hips and heart point forward. Arms reach up. Take your elbows wide, cactus elbows, and then bring the elbows together. Right elbow comes on top of left, and we wrap the forearms. Get low in the knee. Try not to lean forward. Breathe into the back of your heart. Unwrap the arms, hands to the mat. Lift your back heel. Ground your left hand and open the right arm so we twist towards the right leg. 2 breaths. Right hand to root. Right leg to the sky, 3-legged. Bring a big bend into the right knee. Stack and open the hips. Breathe. Toss that right leg behind you. Foot is in flexion, so it's active. Square the hips. Keep the right knee bent. Bring it to the nose and plank. Squeeze it into the nose. Round your spine. Step to plank. Inhale big. Exhale lower down. Inhale, scoop it to your back bend. Chest and heart and chin open. We inhale to expand the front of our bodies. Sigh it out. Next, inhale, prepare to move. Use your exhale to arrive in down dog. Right foot roots. Left leg high. Take that big bend. Open and stack the hips. So right foot stays rooted. Left foot is in flexion and we open to the side. Breathe. Square the hips. Bring that left knee to the nose. Squeeze it in and plank. We're holding for a moment. When you can, step it between the hands. Lovely. Pivot the back heel down. Rise up. Warrior one. I'm feeling sweaty. I don't know about you. Feels a little challenging today. Tap into that warrior. Let the shoulders release. Keep low in your right knee. Keep your whole back foot grounded. Toes are pointing out. Elbows bent. Elbows come together, left elbow on top this time, and we wrap the forearms. Fingers point to the sky, active. We breathe into the back of our hearts. Release the arms, hands to the mat. Step your right foot forward. Forward fold, Uttanasana, all things melt. Feel your spine release. Feel the space between the vertebrae release. As we're folding, walk your feet wide as your mat. Toes are pointing forward, not too wide, and lower down for squat. Take some movement into your feet and your ankles as we rock right to left. And if squat is hard, find the level where you can maintain and then bring in the movement. So it's your body. Listen, if you can get super low and squat is easy, lift your toes. This is going to shift the weight to the heels and help to facilitate the opening more. Big deep breaths into the pelvic bowl. The exhale brings Mula Bandha. We engage. The bandhas are gates or locks or places in the body where we can tighten to retain the energy, right? Just like closing a gate, all that's inside is safe. All that's inside is contained. Same with the body. So we pull it in, Mula Bandha. Couple more breaths. Press the elbows into the knees. Press the thumbs into the sternum. Breathe and expand. Let your smiles come out. Thankful for our bodies. Thankful for mobility, right? We could be bedridden. We could be stuck in a wheelchair. We could have no legs, right? So this is so beautiful that we can move our legs. For 3, 2, and 1. Take your hands to the mat. Keep your knees wide, but bring your knees down. And if you can, keep your shins in line with the sides of your mat. Turn your toes out. So it's not child's pose, it's frog. And if that's too much for you, bring your toes towards each other. So you'll do a super wide knee child's pose, or you're in frog. Shins run parallel to the sides of the mat, and we come to our forearms. And we really open through the mid-body as if we were almost doing the middle splits, right? So we breathe into the groin. We breathe into sensation. If you have sensitive knees, you can place a little blanket under your knees, but you're on the medial point of your knees. So it shouldn't be too painful because we're not going to stay too long. Little pain is okay, right? But if it's a lot of pain and you can't breathe, come out. We have a couple more breaths. Do your best. You can play with the orientation of your hips, maybe shifting hips forward or back. This will allow those hips to open more. Woo. Do 2 more breaths. Allowing audibility, allowing sound to escape is perfectly fine. Bring those toes towards each other. You might have to rise up a little bit. Press into your hands. Walk your knees slowly together and come to seated on your heels. So if that's not an option, you should have a block close by, and you can place the block between your feet and sit on that. Okay, feel this beautiful pressing towards midline. Start to sweep the arms up to the sky. We're going to do a pranayama. So the arms come about 45 degrees, like at a V. We're creating a V shape. We're going to tuck the thumbs into the palms of the hands. Try to get them in. If you have tight hands like me, it might not touch. Fingers stay extended. Breath is breath of fire. So we inhale, exhale through the nose rapidly. The focus is on the exhale. The focus is that the abdomen moves. As you exhale, the abdomen comes in as close to the spine as it can, and then you let the belly release. So it's a fast-moving, internal, focused breath. And the breath is all through the nose. There will be some loud sound through the throat. Thumbs are tucked in, and do your best to continue. Keep going. Whatever you need to release, if it's old stuff, if it's sadness or worry, if it's addiction to unhealthy things, just push it out. If it gets too much, stop, take a regular breath, and then continue. We're almost there. Do your very best. Inhale, retain the breath. Hold, engage Mula Bandh. Exhale, release your arms down to your legs. Sit in stillness. Meditate on the sensations. Relax your jaw. Relax everything in your body. Begin to bring the legs out in front of you, taking the soles of the feet together. Allow the feet to touch and the knees to be wide. Baddha Konasana, you can bring those feet as close to your body as is comfortable. Holding the ankles, allow your elbows to start to push the knees open, and we begin to bow forward slightly. So we don't round the spine if your chin is starting to come to your chest. Keep your gaze forward. Keep pressing into those legs with your elbows, with your forearms. Breathe. Gaze can be to your toes, slightly in front of your toes. If you feel you need to go deeper, you can interlace your hands around your feet and really pull the body down. Breath is deep to the pelvis. Breath is deep down into the body. Keep breathing. Use the exhale to help you get farther into the posture. Use the exhale to soften the ligaments. Inhale, start to rise up. Sweep the arms up. Twist to the right, hook the hands, ring the body. Inhale to center. Twist to the left, hook the hands, ring the body. So you exhale to twist deep. You inhale to center. So we neutralize, we open that central channel. We exhale and we squeeze. 2 more. Inhale, reach. And squeeze. Inhale, reach. And to the right, we squeeze and we hold for 3 breaths. Inhale, each breath we get taller. Exhale, we twist more. Exhale through the mouth, clearing any heat in the body. Inhale, center, reach up. Last set, we extend and we twist to the left. We hook the hands, we wring it out. Big breath. And we bring it back to center. Grab hold of your big toes. Start to lean back so you can lift the feet. We're in a balance. Right leg extends, left leg extends. Maybe they stay bent. Maybe we can straighten wherever you can find without tipping over. So maybe it's here and you alternate between straightening and bending. Maybe you can stay with this. Maybe you can do it without holding the legs and the arms can come forward. Wherever you're at today, if you tip over, come back for 3, 2, and 1. To come out, soles of the feet come back together. We ground the outer edges of the feet. We reach high. Bring the hands sweeping down all the way behind you. Fingers turn to point towards your body. Ground your hands. So down dog worthy, pressing into the palms. Press your feet together. Inhale to lift the hips up to the sky, letting the head fall back. Knees stay open. Try not to let the knees come together. Press the heart, press the sternum. Breathe into the shoulders, breathe into the hips, the big joints of the body. Fill your belly. Revisit your intention. What are we creating? Create it in this posture. And slowly coming down. Extend the legs straight forward. Sweep the arms high. Take a little back bend. Chest and chin look up. Exhale, fold towards your feet. Grab the feet, grab the legs. Anywhere you can reach your legs, not important. And then bow with an exhale. Breathe into that long lifeline of your body. Heels to hips, to shoulders, to head, to eyeballs. Inhale, rise up. Keep your arms forward. Take a slow descend to get to your back. Go very slowly. See if you can have a block close by before you lay down. Lower, slow. Slowly lower down to the back. Aha. Knees are bent. And just windshield wiper your knees right to left. Rocking the sciatic nerve, the sacrum, the lowest portion of our spine. Rocking right to left. And then bring the knees to center. Allow one of the blocks to come in hands. And we'll press it up to supported bridge. So you want to be able to lift your hips. And you want to slide the block underneath that sacrum. So I'm going to do it on its medium level. Don't do the highest level, but you can do medium or low. If you do low, it's the most surface area, so it should feel really good. And it's in that broadest portion of your butt. So the fleshy portion of your butt. You're not in your low back. You're not in that lumbar curve. You're supporting your sacrum, your coccyx, the lowest portion of your body. Once you get the block in place, or you can use a pillow, release your arms to the sides and palms are pointing up. Allow your chin to move towards your chest. Allow all of your weight to fall into the block. Follow your breath. Slow the breath so that it becomes extra long. If it's at all hurried or rushed, try to notice that and allow it to lengthen. And you can stay right here. If you need to deepen your stretch, straighten one leg and then the other, allowing your feet to be as wide as your hips or wider. And then you soften all of that weight into the block and the front of your body opens and the breath goes there. If this creates any tension or too deep of a stretch, you can come back to bent knees. If you need to fully release, I recommend first an engagement. So the engagement will be the butt, the glutes, the medius, the maximus. We engage the butt, engage it. So we turn it on so we really can feel that activity, that activation. And then when you exhale, you turn it off, allowing the body to respond to the off switch. We have 4 more breaths. Do your best. Find your asana, stick with it. When you're ready to come out, we bend the knees. We press into the feet. We move slow. We press up so that we come to a bridge. We slide out the support. We lower the back to the ground. And we take the soles of the feet back together. Knees are wide. Take a moment to rest. Feel the hips hopefully open and expanded. Take your right hand to your heart, the center of your heart. Take your left hand to your low belly. Rest your head, feel your breath, feel the love and the energy pulsing through your body, pulsing through your palms to your body. Accept yourself, accept your body, accept your mind. Just become completely comfortable with who you are. We spend a lot of time changing and growing and doing the internal work, which is great, but we can also accept ourselves for all of the weirdness, for all of those little quirks or idiosyncrasies that we have, and we can just really embrace our uniqueness, right? No book, no guru, no specific person can tell us how or what or why we are a certain way. We can just really embrace it and work with it, always evolving and growing, but just also honoring, right? The diversity, the uniqueness, the individuality. Take a breath into your beautiful body, into your beautiful, unique DNA, print, and pattern. Release your arms, release your legs, extending into a full Shavasana. See if you can balance your body from right to left. See if you can feel expansive and comfortable on the earth. Rest. Drop into Shavasana. Know that you are enough and you are perfect just how you are. Allow everything to be soft and still until you hear my voice bringing you back. Relax from the deepest parts of your body. Relax from the deepest parts of your mind. Argare name, Jugargare name, Satkure name, Sri Gurave Nade name. Ad Sach, Jugad Sach, Have Sach, Naniko Sebe Sach. Argare name, Jugargare name, Satkure name, Sri Gurade name, Ad Sach, Jugad Sach, Have Sach, Naniko Sebe Sach. Argare name, Jugargare name, Satkure name, Sri Gurade name. Ad Sach, Jugad Sach, Have Sach, Naniko Sebe Sach. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Beginning to bring your breath back into your body. Feeling a reawakening of the muscles and the ligaments and the breath. Move your fingers, move your toes. Take a big inhale and sigh it out through the mouth. Start to move a little more so you can roll onto one side of your body. Resting on the side of your body in fetal position, pulling the knees to the chest and pulling the head to the knees, rolling into self. Bless yourself. Bless your intentions and your prayers and your manifestations so they may be that as truth, as already as reality. And then press yourself up towards a seated posture, cross leg If you feel good, you can sit on the ground. You can also elevate your tail. We'll sweep our arms up together, inhaling, gathering energy, prosperity, wisdom for today. Take your hands to your heart, rest your thumbs at your heart, and we seal our practice with one long Om. Inhale all your breath, exhale to chant. Take a bow, honoring the practice of yoga, the ancient lineage, the awareness, the movement, the living in our truth. Namaste. Thank you for practicing alongside me. Thank you for doing this practice. Please make sure to like this video and subscribe to the Wahe crew. You can be part of the crew too. If you can donate, you can send money through PayPal or Venmo. If you cannot donate, that's okay. I'm so happy you're here doing all of the yoga. Many blessings, and I'll catch you tonight for yin yoga at 6:30 if you're needing a deep, relaxing stretch. Have a beautiful day.